Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. Ilia Topuria has a very interesting message for Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev's camp in general. We're going to get into those comments. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Ilia Topuria claims to be the fighter to strip Islam Makhachev of that lightweight title. Time and time again, Ilia Topuria speaks about this potential matchup, and he talks about it with confidence and authority, as if, he's been fighting in that division ever since he fought in the UFC. Obviously, that's not the case, but the guy was promised, apparently, a title shot before even vacating that title. It's very interesting. It's very interesting to see what happens for Ilia Topuria next. Obviously, in the very recent episode, I believe it came out as of the recording of this video, which is, let's see, today is the 17th of April, 2025. The Joe Rogan episode with Ilia Topuria came out yesterday, right? And there was a lot that was talked about during that interview. Very interesting. I highly suggest somebody goes and checks that out. Just because with these long-form interviews, you get to delve into, especially in this case, a fighter's mindset. I think I gained a little bit more respect for Ilia Topuria after watching that. He showed a very, let's say, measured and humble character traits. That being said, he spoke about the potential Charles Oliveira fight, which is probably the one that's closer to reality. We spoke about that so many times. But, when the guy talks about, and obviously he's made a lot of comments on various different platforms. But when he talks about Islam Makhachev, his confidence in taking the title away is really unbelievable. I mean, it leaves you with questions like, what would actually happen if the two were to face one another? Why is the Islam Makhachev camp, the Khabib camp, whatever you want to call it, why are they, I don't want to say avoiding this fight, but just kind of brushing it aside? It's just like they're acting like it's Ilia Topuria is not important. They're acting like Ilia Topuria is not a lightweight fighter. I beg to differ. This guy, I think, hits as hard as anybody does in that lightweight division. Will the two actually face one another? I think that's going to depend. Everything kind of hinges on the result of the fight in the welterweight division. I believe it's UFC 315. Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Dilla. Whatever happens in that fight is going to determine what happens in the lightweight division. I believe matchups are going to be made after the result of the fight between obviously Jack Dilla Madalena and Bilal Muhammad. So it's going to be very interesting to see. And, at this point, I really want to see Ilia versus Islam, in all honesty, just because the guy's been talking a big game. And, you can't help but to question yourself and ask yourself, is the guy actually up to the occasion? Islam Makhachev is the best lightweight, the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, if I'm not mistaken, according to the last ranking he was. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.